it's Miss Emma. I'm here today for STEAM. We're going to visit the DeKalb Humane Society Animal Shelter and get a look inside. So let's head on in.
Hi. How can I help you?
I am Emma from Eckerd Public Library, and I am here to look at your shelter and learn about how you care for your animals.
Well, I'm Kelly, the director. I'm happy to see you.
Yeah.
Very nice to meet you.
It's nice to
I'd
meet
shake
you
your
too.
hand, but
Yes.
we can't.
COVID.
And then you come this way, and we've got a little adoption room. Right now we have a cat in there that's trying to work him out of some of his fear and anxiety of being here at the shelter. If they're on meds or they have special food or they have to be spayed or neutered, they'll have to be in a cage.
Okay. So what is it like having to navigate this, all the different care that the animals have to have? Medicines, vaccinations, spays, and
Well,
neuters.
it's time consuming. You gotta have a good schedule. You gotta have a lot of med sheets. While you're cleaning, you gotta observe the animals to see if they're sneezing like that, if they're coughing, if they're missing any hair. Because you gotta look for, hi baby. You gotta look for like a ringworm, and then you gotta keep them separate if they're not spayed or neutered. And then that's my job to get them scheduled either at Animal Care or Hope. And we get them scheduled when they're old enough. Fresh new bowls, fresh water, and like I said, all new blankets every day. That's why we're always behind on laundry. I've got one small dog and she is in foster care.
Oh.
But that way she doesn't have to stay here, and they send me pictures and then I network them like that through someone's home. You know, they get a little idea of what their behavior is, if they're house trained, what they like to do, what they like to eat, you know, if they're good with other dogs, if they're good with cats, if they're good with children, you know, all that people ask, want to know. The process is an application that's 3 pages long. We look at your previous vet care, we do your references, and we call, if there's a landlord, we call the landlord, and we look at income to make sure there's a stable situation in the home, and we do look at the home also to make sure it was all legitimate and everything was true on the app. So if all of that goes through good, then you're approved and you get to come make the adoption.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Also,
And then we do have Gracie right now. Hi Gracie. Hi Gracie. Hi baby girl. Yeah, you're excited, aren't you? Yeah. She's excited.
Yeah.
You excited, baby? Oh, yeah. We get community service, and they'll be walking the dog. And outside, we have the big long run over there.
Alright.
We have a big play area over on the south side. But have to use these cages for storage right now, just to store our food. This is just to show you how we've outgrown the building.
Yeah. How are you coming on that campaign to get funds in the building?
We're still working on more funds, but they're doing soil samples right now, so hopefully, you know, before the end of the year we'll start. But we'll see, with COVID, it's put things behind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really put things behind.
It's great that they have a new building in the works.
Yeah, it is. It's exciting to think about.
And is there anything else that you'd like to share, that you'd like people to know about what you do here?
When you adopt, just remember that, you know, animals take time and money, and you gotta have a vet. You gotta stay up on vaccines, heartworm preventative, and like I said, that does take money and time. So it's gotta be something that you're in for the long haul. Make sure the whole family's ready to make that commitment.
Thank you again so much for having us here. We just really wanted everyone to get a chance to see what it's like around here, especially if they've never been, to be familiar with the space, to see all of the animals. And it was just really interesting to hear how you have so much that you do right here. And
Yeah.
then the people that you partner with to make sure that they're happy, that they're healthy.
Yeah, we couldn't do it without Animal Care and Hope. They help us a lot.